everybody, welcome back to another pub encounter video. Rachel here, continuing with Mamoru's route with Chapter 6, Beyond Cause and Effect. With the same shadowy smile pasted on his face, the man continued speaking. I came here to deliver a message, but this is an unexpected surprise. A message? From the man that you love, or perhaps I speak too soon? Mamoru sent a message to me? I felt a strange discomfort. Would he really ask me after what he said that it was all an illusion? But it would be a lie if I said I wasn't interested. The man I'd been following was by now long gone. What should I do? I guess I didn't properly express how serious I was. The man's smile disappeared as he whispered in a low voice. That must have been his true self. Fear coursed throughout my body. Well, it's simple. All you have to do is come with me. I remembered what Hideaki had said to me. I had to be careful because I was still in danger. I'm sorry, I don't think I can do that. Unfortunately, you don't have a choice. The man's eyes glittered. I don't want to have to resort to violence in public. Do what I say. Fine. Good. A creepy smile came to the man's face. I did what he asked and started walking. Fear and hope mixed in my heart, but the hope may have been slightly stronger. It was completely dark. Hideaki's words of caution echoed in my head. No going back now. I followed the guy who called himself Mr. Shigehiro through the town. He walked in silence, periodically turning back to check. Where were we going? The park? I took my cell phone out of my bag and brought up Hideaki's number. I then quickly slipped the phone into my coat pocket. I grabbed the phone in my hand, ready to press the call button at a moment's notice. When we got near the park, the man suddenly stopped and turned around. Girl, what? Yes? There was a sound of vibration, and the man took out his phone. Excuse me. The man curtly excused himself, took the call. What? From the sound of it wasn't happy. The man looked at me and then turned his back and talked under his breath. I see. I looked over to the nearby entrance to the park. I wondered if Mamoru was in there somewhere. Then maybe the last time I saw him floated in the back of my head. He'd cried with some heavy burden, and he might be feeling the same right now. At that thought, I became too agitated to stay still and started to move. I ran towards the park. Through the gaps in the trees, I could see him. At last. The next instant after that thought crossed my mind, however, a chill ran down my spine. The man facing him was the same man I'd seen in town a while ago. A man that almost certainly knew about the crimes of Mamoru's past. Hidden in darkness, I silently moved to the outskirts of the park. At the entrance, I stood still. The two arguing voices echoed in the park. Well, aren't you a man of leisure and expected to bump into you? And I don't like your perverted interest in it. The girl has nothing to do with this. What are you so upset about? Wasn't she just another of your playthings? Yes. They must be talking about me. A sharp pain hit my chest being called a plaything. Are you sure about that? You didn't run away because there was actually more? Did you really think you could fool me with that lie? It's not a lie, it's the truth. Hey, Mamoru, look. Where? The man pointed right at me. Crystal? What's wrong, attorney? Got a funny look in your eyes. Uh-oh, they saw me. Unfortunately, I'd hoped to have some fun with that girl today. And call you here to let you watch to your heart's content. Tokiwa. You appear with good timing. My plan's a failure. What the hell did he mean? Was that Shigehiro guy one of this guy's henchmen? But though he sounded old, the man Tokiwa was definitely younger, the same age as Mamoru. As I stood thinking in a daze, I heard a voice from behind. There you are. My arm was suddenly yanked from behind. Stop that! Mamoru came running to me. Tetsuya, let go! Mamoru, I'm sorry, this is Tokiwa's order. Let her go, Shige. I don't mind killing her after she's had a little more fun. At the man called Tokiwa's command, my arm was released. Mamoru quickly grabbed my hand. Shigehiro sighed and followed after Tokiwa, then disappeared. Only Mamoru and I were left behind. Crystal? Confused eyes fixed on mine, but then looked away. The park was silent, as if the early uproar hadn't happened. Mamoru? Crystal, why were you with Tetsuya? His strained voice rang out in the dark park. Because he told me he would let me see you. Man, weren't you taught not to go anywhere with strange people? He deliberately spoke with a teasing tone and let out a big sigh. Didn't I tell you not to get involved with me anymore? His voice was so weak I could tell he was lying. His gaze didn't once turn to me. But I don't care. He looked at me with surprise. That's not what it said, but the face was so dear I leaned in and hugged him as if protecting something precious. I can't just leave and forget. I appreciate the thought, but it's only a bother to me. I don't think he was... Don't lie to me! It's not a... So I can tell you're suffering. I could feel him wince. I tightened my grip. I felt sure if I let go now I wouldn't see him again. Listen to me carefully. I can't be with you. What do you think will happen if you like me? It'll cause you nothing but pain. From above my head, his pain-filled voice quivered with sadness. As I hugged him, I decided to speak what I was on my heart. You told me that the Wheel of Fortune was already spinning. That the cards knew the outcome. With the tarot. And they also told at the end, if the wheel of fortune's already turning, there's no way to stop it now. The only one that can stop it is me, so I choose to let it keep spinning. No matter how much danger is involved. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, huh? He let out an annoyed sigh. He pulled away from me and put his hands on my shoulders as if talking to a kid. He looked into my face with a serious look. You were a target to be killed. You were almost hit by that car. If I hadn't been there just now, too, you could have... His sentence dropped off, his face twisted. Don't make that face. At that moment, I realized how important this man was. Wanting him to understand me closer until our foreheads could touch. When I blinked, tears threatened to overflow, but I bravely held them back. Please, don't lie to me anymore. If you're suffering, tell me. I'll accept it. I didn't know how long we stared into each other's eyes. His hand touched my cheek. Crystal. The cool palm was faintly shaking. I watched as his eyes fluttered shut and then mine closed, too. Something cold brushed my lips, and from that chill, something warm blossomed. We searched for a place to be alone, furtively walking through the streets. Probably someone would be watching if we went to either of our houses. I still had no idea what was burdening him so much. But if it meant I could be with him, I'd go anywhere. Even if it was only the shortest time, I wanted to be with him. Chimes jingled overhead as we passed through the door. The familiar sound was comforting. Welcome, Todd, dear. The owner's voice was smooth and peaceful as always. The two of us silently walked in. It was unusually devoid of customers, quiet except for the background music. Evening, Soichiro. Could we have a seat at the back? Of course, sit wherever you like. Guided by Mamoru's broad hand, I sat down in the seat furthest in the back of the bar. He was cloaked in shadow, and I couldn't even see where Soichiro stood. Still stiffly holding my hand, he called out, Soichiro, give me a brandy crusta. Very well, Mr. Arashiro. And what will you have, Miss Lin? A coronation. Very good. Just one moment. Sensing the mood, Soichiro silently got busy mixing the cocktails. The sound of the shaker was strangely loud. We looked at each other, not speaking. Here you are, one brandy crusta and one coronation. He gave us our drinks along with coasters, which gave the meanings of various cocktails. Brandy crusta. I wish Chime would stop. Coronation. I want to know you. The instant we raised our glasses, our eyes met. Our gazes were filled with words we couldn't say that only the other would understand. Slowly, we put our drinks to our lips. For a while after that, we continued to drink. Vodka iceberg, I trust only you. Golden dawn, hope and worry. And finally, a margarita, love without words. And like that, we spent a romantic evening together. We looked into each other's eyes in silence. Feeling each other's pulses, I quietly closed my eyes. It's a quiet night tonight. Soichiro, bringing us our drinks, suddenly spoke. It's unusual to see the place so quiet. It certainly is. After Soichiro's gaze dropped to our hands, he quickly looked down in embarrassment. These are on the house. As if he spoke, he put a set of keys on the table. These on the house? Soichiro, I believe you have something to talk about which requires solitude, no? If so, I'll lend you the bar for tonight. Think of it as a gesture of my utmost appreciation for your continued patronage. It doesn't look as if there will be any customers tonight anyway. I'll hang up the close sign. Are you sure you don't mind? Regardless, this is the only thing I have to offer for help. I have no knowledge of anything other than what happens inside this bar. But it's obvious enough that something is going on. And Miss Lin, I believe you have something you've been needing to say? Yes. Tell him. Tell him how many thoughts you've been hiding in your heart. And listen as well to the secrets hiding in his. Oops. After a last affectionate I skipped that by accident. Good night, then. Please take your time and enjoy your evening. And with those last words, he left. Mamoru and I looked at each other in the dim light. That was really nice of him. This isn't the first time he's done something like that either. Yeah, that's right. That day, the first time we made love. That day you wouldn't tell me anything about your feelings. And yet you still accepted me. I'll never forget that night. I've never felt happier in my life. He's blushing. Ever since then, I've loved you. That's why I want to make you even happier. As I spoke, I took his hand. That day you also asked me if I loved you. So now it's my turn to ask. Do you love me? He made no move to answer my question. However, his eyes didn't look away from mine. I know through experience it's not always good to say what you feel. It only causes hurt. That's why I can't say the words now. The words I was hoping to hear didn't come. I couldn't help but feel something from his gaze. But I don't want to lie about how I feel anymore. Mamoru, his lips violently covered mine as if trying to steal something. I responded by putting my arms around his neck. Our ragged breathing created a deep sensual atmosphere. Crystal? My heart constricted when I heard him say my name. Are you sure you won't regret falling into love that could very well end any day? I know that I would regret running away from you more. No matter what ending's in store, I want to see this through to the end. To the end, even if it ends in the loss of life? If that's the destiny of it. You women are so brave. Accepting whatever comes without asking for a reason. Well, I couldn't do anything but run away. Mamoru? As he spoke with self-deprecation, he put a soft kiss on my eyelid. As if some sort of signal, off went my clothes and his tongue trailed along my body. I can't believe I'm reading this again. Whew. That's enough talking for today. His deep, desirous voice whispered into my ear. With every touch of his broad hands, my body reacted with pleasure. After reaching into the climax, my consciousness started slipping away. I'm such a coward. I vaguely heard his words in my thinning consciousness, but before I could make any sense of it, I was out. At the sensation of having my hair stroke, I woke up little by little. Where was I? What am I doing? I could see his face in the dim light. He must have been thinking about something as he stroked my head. Why do you look so troubled? Just problems with no answers. Mamoru looked at me with eyes tinged with sadness. I don't want to lose you, but I don't know what to do. No, that's not true. I know what to do. I know, but I don't have the courage to do it. I'm a complete idiot. His mouth twisted with self-hatred. Not wanting to see him suffer, I reached out my hand. What do you mean, what's best? What's best? And that's you living your own life in happiness. Isn't that easy enough to do? As long as I have you, I'm happy. His mouth again twisted with pain, but yours is something different, isn't it? If I consider your safety, I can't be with you forever. That's what I was thinking about when I said what's best. That's not best at all! As if trying to calm a kid throwing a fit, he squeezed my hand and shook it. Crystal, you have to understand, there's no way I could believe that ending that brought us both unhappiness could be best. Do you not understand how painful it is? You'll only feel sentimental in the beginning. As time goes on, you'll get used to it. Forget me and fall in love again. Don't say that. It's true, especially when you're still young. I wouldn't allow myself to be that shallow. Or is that the kind of woman you think I am? He was pulling away from me again. Realizing it, I desperately kept talking. I'll never forget, never. Then what can I do? How can I keep that smile on your face? I love you too much. That's why I don't want to see you hurt or suffering. So you do love me then? When I repeated the words right back at him, he looked startled. Realizing what he said, he clenched his jaw. I thought long and hard about what that meant. If you do, then stay with me. Happy me. That's impossible. He'd never allow it. The tequila? Then I'll give my permission, or is that not enough? He gave me a vague smile. If you have to be punished for something, then so what? Don't bear this by yourself. His grip tightened as he hugged me closer and closer. This time, he said I'd love you confidently and clearly. You're amazing. Strong, kind, honest. You're too good for me. To be honest, I'm terrified, not knowing what's going to happen. Still, you can tell me the rest later, huh? For now, just be with me. Only me. Before I had a chance to respond, he kissed me again, filled with all feelings. Yeah. It is getting interesting. Well, that was chapter 6. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!